Hello there. Today I want to address one specific person in this world, and that is Sherpa's dad, Jamie. Some of you might know over the last many years there has been a husky, a rather vocal husky, named Sherpa. And no, he's not in the States. um, like a lot of cat or dog channels on Instagram or YouTube or even Facebook, um, he kind of vlogged like with Sherpa. Um, got a huge fan base, still does, and hung with Keisha. I mean, a lot of other uh, influencer pups that they've met. Um, Several weeks ago, Sherpa ran ahead, and yes, he's getting a lot of fan support. Too much mail that he right now. I mean, he's just a month in, and you see me tearing up from past animals. So those of us who are furry or feathered or finned parents of those, you understand. But there's been a lot of memorials and tributes done by various YouTubers as a memorial tribute salute to Sherpa, all the people he affected and brought joy to. He was rather talkative. So I didn't want to go in with all the, why am I crying? He wasn't even mine. You see, that's because they feel almost like ours. I don't have money to send you things. And you don't need that at the moment, apparently. But I wanted to just let you know, as you've seen, that all of us are with you, and a lot of us, I dare say most of us, have lost a beloved, furry, feathered, finned family member. I myself, it must be in the hundreds from the time I was a child. It must at least 41, 43 cats since I was an adult, because I'd have several at a time. At one time I had 23 house cats, and no, it didn't smell. But I had no kids. Yeah, I mean, I had a little one, but he was very little. And it's not like he took a lot of room, per se. I know that sounds horrible. But yeah, I do know a bit about living with non-humans. And quite often, they give far more joy than distress, which I can't say for a lot of humans. Um, I just saw you sent some of his ashes, and I just want to let you know that, oh, first, on one of the videos you posted the other day on Instagram, I saw it, and it said it was by the cliffs, by the ocean, and Sherpa and you were high-fiving. I took a screenshot of that, and I'll find a way to send it to your email or something. I took a screenshot, and then I, put a background type of thing on the picture. You'll see, and framed it up. It's the way I do my graphics and stuff. But I remember you looking at Polaroids, and instant photos and saying you wish you'd had more of those. You have a lot of videos, but the pictures weren't as much as the videos, which these days it makes sense. I mean, when videos were first coming out, or even after 5 years, you still automatically went to pictures as the backup. And these days it's the videos. um, but you can't carry a video with you in your pocket or your wallet. So, well, I mean, you can on your phone, but it's different. And I tried to get it as clear as possible, downloading and all that. But I hope you like it. It's just a little something because Sherpa brought a lot of joy to my life too, sitting here in my home. And I wanted to give a little back, but giving a thing. There's so many people doing that. They've probably covered everything you've ever wanted or even didn't know. And I just wanted to think of something that you've said that you didn't have a lot of. And I remembered that video. It wasn't one too long ago that I saw it. And it was after he ran ahead, and you had said you wished you'd had more of these, and you were showing us half a dozen Polaroids. So, if I find I just saw him do that with you, at right on the cliff there with the ocean in the back, and the cliff in the back over there, and I was just like, I backed it up, the video, and I was like, I wonder if he actually has a picture someone took, an actual photograph of Sherpa, and him like that, doing the high five. Not a video. But if I can find a way to send that to you, I definitely will. I'll go look on your channel, see if there's an email or something. There's probably something I can figure out to get it to you. But yeah, if you just happen to see this, Jamie, just know that I'm trying to get you that. And if I come across any other of those sorts of shots while I'm watching your videos that strikes me as, yeah, a dad would want a picture like that, I'll go ahead and do it then too. Those two. It's just something small, but something I know you wish you had. So let me know if you see this, and if you get it, if it makes it to you. Let me know if you like it or not. Because if you do like it, I'll do it when I come across something. But I just wanted all the furor to die down because there are so many tributes, especially the first few weeks, and I'm sure your head was beyond comprehension at that point, and it may still be. But I just wanted to extend a hand across the ponds and let you know that he affected people far and wide. And I'm so sorry. But you gave each other the best years probably of your lives. So, know that he was very happy with you, very secure, and he loved you a whole lot. He completely trusted you. And that's precious when it's interspecies. That's a precious thing. And I am really glad that you got to experience that. And because I'm crying partly because I'm remembering so many of mine And it still brings tears decades later, but it's not the sobbing. I feel like I'm just going to dissolve into the floor feeling. It's it's a wistful, happier memory. So, and at times that final moments do flash to my head. So be prepared for that even years down the road. Sometimes when you think of them and you're smiling, then that'll flash past, unless that's just my weird ass mind. Just kind of let you know that that could happen. But it's not, it won't feel as all encompassing as it does even now. It's been maybe a month in. So, yeah, Jamie, just keep on. Sometimes it's not even one day at a time, or not even an hour at a time. Sometimes it's just 1 minute at a time. And I understand leaving the bowl, not cutting this, not washing that. I get that. I get that. So, if you're ever in a state of mind that you would consider another dog, I'm not going to suggest a cat to you. You're definitely a dog person. You may like cats, but you definitely are a dog's wonderland. um, if you ever can consider adopting and taking in, rescuing another pooch, I'm guessing Sherpa would be happy, because he doesn't want you to be this sad forever. And Sherpa knows what an awesome dog dad you are. And I'm pretty sure Sherpa would want another dog that needed a good guy to be yours, for you to be there, another dad. I don't think Sherpa would be upset with that. And no, you're not replacing him. And sometimes they help you actually get over grief. So I'm not pushing, but don't. Right now, you may think, never again, I don't ever want to go through this. But living with pets is and then I will end this. Living with pets is kind of like childbirth in a way. Let me explain. When you have a pet and in time it runs ahead, it was my first inclination. I am never going through this pain again. I don't care how good the love is during those years. It's just too hard. I'm never gonna do it again. And over time, it's like you forget how all encompassing that knockout was. And all you remember is the amazing times and the amazing bond you felt. And it's kind of like childbirth, because you go through all that pregnancy, especially if you have one of the complications, or your morning sickness 24 hours. And women will say, and then you have to go through all of that, and then the birth or a C-section, whatever it is, and they all say, I'm never doing that again. What the hell? Never, ever again. And when that baby is there, and all the sleepless nights you forget, and you start over time thinking they need a sibling. And you totally forgot. some of that harder parts of that journey. And living with non-human, with pets that usually have typically a shorter lifespan than a human, our knee-jerk reaction is to say, never again, I cannot handle, I lost half my heart, I can't do it again. But if you're like me and you almost need them, another soul, another spirit here, and you forget about the harder, sadder times with the previous pet. And it's funny, but they actually seem to help the healing a little bit. Actually, a lot. But everybody in their own time. Never have I jumped right into it. It's always been months before I can even think the phrase, when I start feeling super lonely after all the numbness and the frustration and everything else has run its course, your life just seems too quiet, too alone, too boring. I don't have cat puke for me to clean up anymore. With you, it's I don't have to take him on walks. I don't. If I'm tired, I don't have to take him out. But we all know we still cherish those moments, even when we weren't feeling well or whatever, and we had to do it to take care of them. We miss those moments, and that's okay too. And you will not be overshadowing him if that ever comes. Some people feel that way. I don't want to feel like I'm replacing. No, you're not replacing him. You're giving another one the chance for a happy life. So, but either way, every situation, everything has a pro and cons to it. Trust me, I'm in the middle of a few things right now. And all I can say is just take care of yourself. Do not be hard on yourself. I always self-talk myself. What are you doing? God, still, you're such a lame. You're such a what? Don't try not to do that to your self-talk. And just go with your flow, but do not be hard on yourself. I should have, I could have, I would have. That, believe me, I've done that. I can't even tell you how many times. And his son too. But I'm not going to talk about that here. I'm just saying I know what that journey is like that you're on right now. And I am so sorry. But he did a lot of good. He made a lot of difference to a lot of people. And you loved him very well. Very well. Don't ever doubt that. And I'm waiting to see what comes back from Tennessee. And just, if you ever need anybody to talk to, I'm not even in your country, but hit me up. I'm a real person with real feelings, obviously. I just want to make sure you're okay, because this is a big thing to deal with. This is a big journey, and it's not a fun journey, but I guarantee you'll find some joys that you may not have found had it not been, and those can help mitigate some of the loss that you're feeling. So, Jamie, we're here for you. And some of us aren't just saying it, some of us actually mean it. So, peace out and love and light to you, Jamie.